In this lecture, we are going to practice some more examples of DFA construction. But these examples are somewhat difficult than the other example that we have covered till this point. So prerequisite for this lecture is lecture number 15 for the journal introduction of and basic practice of regular expressions, and lecture number 11 in which we have covered various DFA construction examples. So these questions are somewhat tricky, but if we are practice with tricks, so we can solve them very easily and quickly. So starting with the lecture, first question is construct DFA for this given expression. As we can see, we are given these expression in ORing. By ORing we mean that either we need this pattern only or this pattern only. Okay, so here as we have ORing, so only AB's AB will be acceptable, or ABA will be acceptable. And as both patterns are having star means 0 or more, so initial state will be the final state because null is acceptable here. So starting with the DFA construction, here the initial state will be the final state. So just draw the initial state as the final state, Q0. Okay, right. Now we have to check for the common patterns. Why I am taking this example? Because this pattern is somewhat special, because here we have first two symbols of both pattern as the common substring. Okay, so if we are having a common substring, then we have to mark common path up to the common substring. After that we have to recognize the length from where we can differentiate these patterns. Okay, because in ORing pattern we need separate path for each and every pattern. As we are having two patterns here, so we will be going with two separate paths but same path until we are getting the common element. So first two symbols A and B are common. So starting with this A, B. So we have covered the common pattern, and as initial state is final state and AB, only AB must be acceptable. So we are marking this state as a final state because AB is acceptable according to this pattern. According to this pattern we must accept AB. Now we have to find out the length from where we can differentiate these patterns. Okay, so to differentiate these patterns, we have to find out from where we are getting distinct patterns. So after AB, if we are getting A, means third symbol as A, still we cannot differentiate these patterns because AB can be part of this, ABA can be part of this pattern, ABA can also be part of this pattern. Okay, so AB is part of this pattern. If we are repeating the pattern AB then A, so here up to this point we cannot differentiate these patterns. AB can part of first pattern, ABA can also be the part of second pattern. So both are compatible till this point, and ABA must be acceptable according to the second pattern. So according to this second pattern, ABA must be acceptable. So here this state will also be the final state. Now coming to the fourth symbol. So if we are getting fourth symbol as A, that means we are on the track of second pattern. If the fourth symbol is A, so now fourth symbol is a differentiator here. Okay, so be careful about this. Here the fourth symbol is differentiator because from fourth symbol we can judge the path we are going on. Okay, so we can track the path for first pattern or for the second pattern. Now if the fourth symbol is A, that means we are going with this second pattern, and if the fourth symbol after this is B, means after ABA, if the fourth symbol is B, that means we are going with the second pattern because it is repeating AB after the first AB. So we are repeating this first pattern. Okay, so now we can differentiate these two paths from the fourth symbol, as fourth symbol can act as a differentiator. So for all such type of question, you have to identify the common patterns, and you have to identify the symbol from where we can have separate path for separate ORing pattern. So you have to identify in such a manner from where we can differentiate paths for different patterns, right? So here the fourth symbol is a differentiator. So from fourth symbol, now we can have different path for different patterns. So here if we are going with AB, if fourth symbol is B, so we are going here AB, and AB must also be acceptable according to the first pattern, AB. So here we are repeating AB. So here AB is repeated here, but if we are getting a, so we have to move to the separate path, and this state cannot be the final state because A is not acceptable, so we need BA followed by this A to be accepted, for the string to be accepted. So this state is not the final state. Now completing this state after we have differentiated the path, as this path is going for pattern 1, this path is going for pattern 2. Now we just need to loop these patterns, as these patterns are in iteration, means AB is acceptable and ABA is acceptable. So just make a loop of these patterns. Okay, after finding out the differentiator, just make loop. So here we are going with loop B A, this, now repeating this pattern AB. So here this is the loop for AB. Now making the loop for ABA. So this is the loop for first pattern. Now making the loop for second pattern, as A B A. So ABA is acceptable. So this is the final state. Now after A, if we are getting a next symbol as A, then we have to again need two symbol as BA. So ABA. So this is the loop for ABA. So for the second pattern, right? So here this transition diagram is complete. Rest of the symbol will go to the final state only, dead state only, because we have no option for any other symbol according to these given patterns. Now we cannot have, some student are must be thinking that we can have this transition as B, from B, why we not moved to this state for A. Okay, so why we have not moved to this state for this A? Because we cannot have such transition, because after that we will be mixing these two paths, means as the symbols are in ORing, means either this or this. If we go back to the common path, so this is up to this point we have the common path. If we move back to the common path, then the patterns can be mixed, means after this AB, if we move back to the common path on next A, then we can receive BA after that, okay, or ABA after that. So we need not to make, we cannot mix these patterns, and so once the pattern is identified, so this string must not be acceptable, but if we move this way, then this string will be acceptable by the DFA. So we cannot have such a path, because once the pattern is identified, just make separate path for every pattern and make the loops with extra states, extra final and non-final state. Just make a loop within this identified path only. We cannot go back to the common path. I think this concept is clear, and we can face any similar question related with this. So you have to follow the same approach for all of such questions. So next question is DFA for strings where strings whose length is multiple of 4 and having even parity in each block of length 4. For all such type of question, we just need to keep track of length as well as a parity, because we need even parity for every block of length 4. So for every 4 symbol received, we need even parity, and by even we means a zero number of ones is also indicated even parity, and if for the next block we can have even number of ones as 2, this is also even parity, or we have all ones, this is also even parity. So first thing, string must be multiple of 4. Second thing, string must have even parity for every block of 4 bits. Okay, now we have to check these constraints very carefully, and we also need to keep track of the length of the string at every point. So starting with the initial state, here initial state can be the final state, because we are having constraint for even parity. So even means null, and null is acceptable, so initial state is a final state. Now from initial state we are having just two options, means either we will be getting 0 or 1. So we will be moving to the next state, and this next state being on these two state means we have received the input. Let me name these states. Means we being on this state means we have received the input of length 1. Okay, so we have to keep track of length, because we are given with the constraint of length 4. So for this, now we have to keep track of length. So this is the length 1. So this is length 1. Okay, so this is length 1. Now we also need to keep track of length 2 and length 3 and length 4. Now this is length 2, this is length 3. So we need to keep track of all these length, because we are working with length only. So here this is indicating the length 3, and these states are indicating length. Okay, so this is indicating length 1, this is indicating length 2, and this is indicating length 3. So we need to keep track of all these things. So now we need to name these states as even or odd for every length. For every length, for every length at input received. Now this state, let me mark these state as length 1 and parity is even. So we have to mark these states. So length is 2 here and the parity is even, length is 3 here, parity is even. So now here the length is 2 and the parity is odd. If we are getting second symbol, sorry, here the length is 1, sorry, length is 1 here, and here the length is 2 and the parity is odd, length is 3 and parity is odd. So if we are getting third input symbol, then we must be at one of these states. If we are getting second input symbol, then we must be at one of these states. So we have to work accordingly. Now completing the transition of these states, on receiving a 0 at Q0, at this 1E, if we are getting a 0 at 1E, now we have to complete these states. So being on this state means we have received a 0, and if we are getting a next symbol as 0 or next symbol as 1, so both options are possible. If we are getting a 0, the parity is even, and if we are getting a 1, the parity changed to odd, and the length is 2 in both cases. Length is 2 in both cases. So for 0 we need to move to second length, means we need to move to the second length for either we receive 0 or 1. Now for which state, means we need to move to even or odd. that will depend on the input. So if we are getting 0, then we need to move to the state with length 2 and even parity, and if we are getting a 1, then we need to move to this state with length 2 and odd parity. So this is for 1, right? Same way from this state 1 and odd parity, length 1 and odd parity, if we are getting a 0, so being on this state means we have received a 1, a single input symbol 1, and after that if we are getting a 0, the length is 2, so we are in the same category of length 2, and if we are getting a 1, on getting a 0, the parity is still odd, and if we are getting a 1, the parity changes to even. So for 1 we need to move to this state with length 2 and even parity, and for 0 we need to move to this state with length 2 and odd parity. Okay, so we have to repeat this process for all the symbols while completing these the further states also. So now from the state 2 we need to move to the state 3, depending on the input symbol received. Either parity change to even, then we need to move to this state. If the parity change to odd, then we need to move to this state. So we have to repeat this process only. So on getting 0, the parity is still even but length is 3. On getting a 1, the parity change to odd and the length is 3. Same way here, the parity is 0, still parity is odd for 0 and parity is 1 for even for received 1. So we are moving to 3E. So up to 3 length 3 symbols received, we have marked all the transition. Now coming to the final 3E, after length 3 if we receive 4 symbol, then what we have to do, we can mark a separate final state, or we can move to the initial state only, because we have marked the initial state, and we have to repeat this process for every block of length 4. For every 4 bit received, we have to repeat this process, or we have to add this process in iteration. So just to add this process in iteration, we can move back to the final state only. Okay, so if we are getting a 0 on this state, if we are getting a 0, to the parity is still even because we are in even state, and if we are getting next symbol as 0, the parity is not going to change. Same way from here, if we are on the odd state and if we are getting next symbol as 1, the parity is changed from odd to even, and as a parity turned even, the string must be acceptable, means that block must be acceptable. So we are moving back to the final state. But if the fourth symbol at this state is 1, the parity turned odd, and for that we need to move to the dead state. Same way from here, if we receive a 0, then parity is still odd, then for odd parity we need to move to the dead state, right? So this is the question for this type of patterns. So you can receive in this type of question in various way, but the approach is same. Just make the track for every length and the symbol received at every length, and the question will be done easily. Next we have third question. This is your 17th question of assignment. These bracket numbers are indicating the question number in the sequence of your assignment. So for this we have this 1 star and 0 star. So these 1 star and 0 star are optional, so we can ignore these starting and ending substrings. We can say the starting and ending pattern for this time being. Now our focus must be on the minimum string to be accepted. So the minimum string to be accepted for this expression is either 00 or 001 or 010 or 100, right? So we have to work on these patterns mainly. Now If we look carefully for these patterns, you can notice that 00 is common for this pattern and also common for this pattern. Okay, as all these symbols are in O-ring, for this pattern, it indicates that we must receive at least one symbol from this set. Okay, either 00 or 001 or 010 or 100. So one symbol exactly one time and one pattern exactly one time is must for accepting the string, and starting ones and ending zeros are optional, right? So we must receive either this pattern, or this pattern or this pattern, okay, for acceptance. In last we can have any number of 0, in starting we can have any number of ones. So for first two patterns we can see that starting two zeros are symbols are same way. If we look carefully, this third pattern, this fourth pattern, sorry, so this fourth pattern is also covered under first two pattern, because this one is indirectly can be covered under this, means we receive one starting one or not, that is optional. If 00 is acceptable, that means we need not to track for this one also. This one can be tracked or acceptance criteria is fulfilled. Next, if we are getting 100, so this 100 is for this 100, this one is covered with this one, and this 00 can be accepted with this pattern. So we can say that the fourth pattern is also indirectly similar to first two pattern. Okay, so now we have to keep focus on 00 and 010. More focus must be on this, and also on 001, because in last we are having constraint for zeros only, we cannot receive any other symbol in the end. So 001, for 001 we need to keep track of last one also. So we need to think according to in this way for every type of questions. So we have to identify the common pattern, then we need to look into each and every possibilities very carefully. So starting with the construction process, this question is looking lengthy but very small question it is. So initial state cannot be the final state, because we are not having star over this middle pattern. So we must receive one pattern out of this O-ring, these O-ring patterns. Okay, so we just need to keep track of any one pattern received from this middle pattern. So at initial state we can have a self loop of 1 as for this expression. Now keeping track of minimum or the common substring as 00. Okay, 00, and after that once we received with 00, this string must be the state must be the final state, because 00 is acceptable. Now keeping track of this pattern, after that if we are getting a 1, then it must also be acceptable. Last one is must be acceptable. So this one 001 is forming pattern for this, either this or this. So we can say that 00 is already covered under this pattern, right? Next, we can have a self loop of zeros at the final state, because any number of zeros are acceptable once we received any of these pattern. And after that now we need to keep track of this pattern only, 010, because this 100 is already covered under this pattern 1 star 00. Okay, so this 100 is indirectly covered with first pattern and this 1 star. Okay, you can check all of these possibilities if you have any doubt. Next, 0, if we receive 1, so we also need to keep track of this pattern 0 1. So this pattern goes with separate path, but we can have the common final state for all these patterns, because after O-ring is done we received at least one of these patterns, so the string must be accepted, and after this only zeros are acceptable. So here is the state from where we are getting the any number of zeros and being on the final state. Now I think all the patterns are covered, but if we look carefully, 00 and after that 000, this must be acceptable, but this string is not acceptable here, because for first 0 we are moving to this state and after this we are moving to this state. So this 0 is not covered anywhere, so along with this one we also need to mark option for a 0 also, okay, because 000 must be acceptable, because this third 0 is covered under this pattern. So this third 0, these two zeros are covered under this pattern and this third 0 is covered under this pattern, okay. So we need to keep track of all these patterns, right. So this is the way how we solve these questions. Next questions we have the divisibility problem, and these questions are very easy. With a simple trick you can solve any type of question, any question of such type. For example, here we have DFA for string where number of A's are divisible by 3. So number of A's are divisible by 3 and number of B's are divisible by 2. Okay, we will do for this question, and you will easily solve the fifth question as well. That is we can say the big question than this question. Now starting with, as we are having divisibility problem, so initial state must be the final state. So here we have the initial state as a final state. Now we have to look for the bigger number. So I am just solving it with tricks. We are not going to check for each and every comparison and different paths. So here we are having big number as 3. So starting with this number of A's must be divisible by 3. So making move or scope for these A's, three number of A. So we are making it in a cycle, because iteration, because any number of A's that are multiple of 3 must be acceptable. So 3A, 6A, 9A all are acceptable. Next we have to keep track of B's now, because B's must be divisible, number of B's must be divisible by 2. Okay, so making it easier, just draw one separate state from every state, okay, because from every state we can receive 2 B's, okay, even number of B's are acceptable. So just make such type of transitions. Okay, now if you look carefully, all of the states are complete, except these states, okay. We have marked transition from all other states for all the input symbols except these 3 states. From these 3 states we have not marked the transition for input symbol A, okay. So solving it with trick also. Now for this, from this state for A we will be moving to this state, from this state we will be moving to this state, and from this state we will be moving to this state, okay. So this was the simple and easy trick, and we have covered all the combination of A's and B's in this question, okay. You can check for any input string. For example, from this state, let's name these states as X, Y and Z, okay. So X, Y and Z. So if we check for from Y, being on Y means we have received minimum symbol as 1, first symbol as A and next symbol as B, and being on Y, if we are getting a next symbol as A, because we needed to mark the transition for A. So if we receive next symbol as A, then we must receive one more A and one more B for acceptance. One more A and one more B for acceptance. So from Y we need to move to the state Z only. Here we have the transition for B. So here we need to move to the state Z only, because from Z is the only state from we are getting a single B and single A and moving to the final state. Single B from this and single A from this, and we are moving to the final state. Okay, you can check for other states also. So if we are on Z, that means we have received minimum 2 A's, and this was for state Y. Now if we are on state Z, so we have received minimum 2 A's and 1 B. Okay, we can have even number of B's in between of the before these A's also. So any combination are possible. I am talking about the minimum string received till this point, A B, and we have to mark transition for next A. That transition we have marked here. So for next A we need, after receiving next A, next symbol as A, we need only one B for acceptance. Only one B for acceptance and 0 A for acceptance, because we are already in a state where we have 3 A, so we need only one B for acceptance, and X is the only state from where we are getting single B and moving to the final state. So here we are getting a single B and moving to the final state. So this trick, although this is a trick, but this trick is solving your question very easily and very quick. Okay, so next we have the same question now, but here the condition is changed, where the number of A's are divisible by 5 and number of B's are divisible by 3. So we will be following the same trick, starting from the initial state as the final state. Here initial state as a final state. Now the bigger number is 5, number of A's must be divisible by 5. So keeping track of this number of A's as A1, sorry, yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? So we are following the same step of the last question, but now we have the condition for B is divisible by 3. So now we have to make loop within 3 states to receive number of B's divisible by 3 or multiple of 3. So now making the loop as this. In previous question we were having the number of B divisible by 2, so we were taking just one extra state. Now we need to take 2 extra state from each and every state, 2 extra states to make the cycle of A's. Okay, so here, sorry, make the cycle of B. So B and B. So just make the cycle for multiple of number of B's as multiple of 3 or divisible by 3. In your book of Automata for Pandey, this question covers half page of solution. Okay, so this solution is very big, but with this trick you will find it very easy to solve. Now all other states are complete as we have done in the last question. So all other states are complete except these states, except these states, all other states are complete. We have marked transition for both the input symbol A and B. Now we have to complete these states. So just repeating the same step as we have done in the last lecture. So from this A, from first of this state, we need to move to the first state of next B's loop. Okay, from the second for A, this is for A because we have not marked the transition from these states for input symbol A. So from this state we need to move to the second state of the loop. Okay, and just repeat this process and your question is complete. So from first state move to the next first state, from second state move to the second state of next loop, from this first move to the first here, from this second move to this second. Very carefully. Okay, so this question is complete. We have covered all the combination of A's and B's with multiple of 5 and multiple of 3, or we can say divisible by 5 and divisible by 3. So this question cover all the combinations. You can check by any example, by taking any example. Okay, so thank you and keep practicing. Start solving the questions by your own, because in this subject only practice gonna help you. So bye for now.